heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
So that's Armageddon, basically. Armageddon. All right, a mountain of troops.
Right? That sea is the heavens, so the sky, you know? Also, verse 6.
Then that means everybody's gonna come together and join forces. So that means everybody's gonna set all their differences aside because they know that the main threat is Yahushua. They're gonna lose everything. They know that. It's game over. This is the last stand.
And really, that going back to Ronald Reagan, I know the nations, they signed a delegation, man. They've signed that in fine print that they would all come together. All right, and then on top of that, they made us oath with Satan himself. Yeah, we got to come together because in the UN Council, they actually pray to Satan. All right, not sweet Jesus. All right.
And Reagan's quote was this. He said, "If right, I'm not verbatim on it. He says, listen, if there's an alien threat, wouldn't we all come together?" Put all our differences aside and fight against his power.
That's heavy.
That's what Ronald Reagan said.
That's heavy.
Okay? So if you know any history, just type Ronald Reagan and you'll see the quote my brother just mentioned a while ago. All right? Now I just want to bring this out real quick. We thought in the book that this brother brought out, the book of Daniel, when you go down to the 12th chapter, it says Yahushua swore by him that liveth forever and ever. If somebody could look up the word swear, right? Because I know that it has to do with an oath, but this is an oath of truth, okay? And it's about the times and dividing of times and so forth like that, right? And that goes into the aspect of this man, the image of this man that you're looking at, our Savior. He has parables that he speaks about that only his men understand, that he has given the understanding to, through the Spirit and power. So, real quick, Reagan, right? They know what's going on. They did sign that pact with the devil, right? Spiritual demon Satan, okay? You know, which Yahweh devised, right? You got.
Oh, this is the word swear.
Swear.
This it basically says here, make a solemn statement or promise, undertaking to do something or affirming that something is the case.
That's right. Okay, so all of what was said, Yahushua swore by the Heavenly Father. Okay? Because it says, he that liveth forever and ever. Okay? Alright? So that's my point on that. But yeah, Reagan and Babylon and the whore and the beast, alright? It's just a matter of time now. Alright? Before you go down. And hey, we're watching it, and we're in that movie. Okay, and for you who can't see, that's because this truth, the gospel truth, the eternal truth, is hidden from you. Okay, because you're getting it straight and plain right now. That's my point on that.
Pretty much going back into the script where the nations are gonna come together against Yahushua, man. And that's prophecy. Like the elder said, that they're gonna they swear an oath that they're gonna come together against Yahushua, man. It says, 2 Ezra 13 and 5, it says, after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. Verse 6, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it.
It's talking about the ship that he's coming in, the father ship. Not a mother ship, a father ship. Right? Okay.
Verse 7, but I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not.
It's so huge. Right? It's huge in stature, man.
Big chariot, man. Big chariot.
Verse 8, after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid.
That's right.
And yet durst fight.
Yeah, so they were so afraid, but they still fought. And that's the Lord putting the Spirit on them to fight. Right? Because he likes a challenge, or he likes drama.
Yeah,
right?
God.
So what you're gonna see in that day? What?
Drama King exclusive.
Yo,
Yeah, just like Pharaoh, he hardened Pharaoh's heart.
Khan, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Next controversy.
Yeah, a movie without drama is boring.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you know what? It's like that. Plus, they're backed in a corner too.
Yeah.
When you back anyone in a corner, what are they gonna do? They're gonna have to fight.
Yeah.
You back a dog in a corner, he's gonna fight. You back a man in a corner, he has no choice.
Yeah.
So that's what the Most High is gonna do to them. You have a shot. You know, so they have to fight.
Verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand nor held.
So did you hear that? The word violence was used. Right? Violence. So what are you Christians talking about? The Lord's coming back all friendly. There's going to be violence. Right?
Yeah.
It says, of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand nor held sword nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire.
And that's how easy it is to take you guys down. Right? He doesn't even have to get on your own level. Because he's a god. He's not going to do that. So he just used concentrated fire and just melted you, man.
It's like Superman using his vision, you
yeah,
know, but it's coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they got that from the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? They're not so creative.
If you jump into Revelation, it says Satan and his angels war broken in heaven.
Yeah.
That's what that's going into,
Khan.
right? It's not that's literal Satan and the Most High fighting, man. that ain't no fight. The Most High fight with somebody. The Most High annihilated people, right? So they're saying that the Apocrypha is not true. It lines up with the Bible, man. Right? So that's what it's talking about, you Christians, when it says Satan and the angels. And the angels
What? Yeah. Khan.
This is an epic scene, man, that's gonna take place.
Yeah.
Real.
Now that's a true Infinity War.
Yeah.
It's an
Endgame.
epic
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It says, verse 10, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, and they were all mixed together. The blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up, every one. So that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived.
That's right. So you know how they train, right? Like these what's it called? What are they called? They're the Air Force.
Oh.
What are they called? The guys who fly, the pilots.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Right? They do a lot of evasive training and maneuvers, you know, with the technology and their fighter jets, like Top Gun, Tom Cruise. Evasive maneuvers ain't gonna work in that day, man. That fighter's just gonna hit and engulf.
Well, there was a video of one of their top jets trying to catch a chariot, and that thing was toying around with it. You know, it was like, because their jets can only fly in angles, while you got these chariots hovering up, going left, right, moving like a hexagon, really. You know, so that shows you the Most High has that spiritual technology, which is on a whole different level, man. You know, a whole different level. You know? I think that's Ezekiel where it said that they moved in, according to the spirit within it. That's exactly what it's talking about, like that, all over the place.
It says, a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke.
Right.
When I saw this, I was afraid.
God.
You're afraid
Right.
too?
Yeah, man.
Right.
You know, and it's funny, you know, but when it really happens,
Yeah.
we like,
Yeah.
we laughing, man. We laughing on that day.
Yeah.
when you read it, it sounds funny, but like when that day comes, it's gonna be like your eyes gonna be like popping out your head, man. Because you never seen no shit like that, right? You've heard about instantaneous combustion and stuff. You never seen that before. Like someone getting smoked, and it's nothing but dust just flying up. Like, or better yet, what happened in the blip in Infinity? Just dust. Going to the Soul Stone. Well, you're gonna go to the Soul World, man. Send your ass to hell.
Well, lo willing, we're of the elect in the chariots. And I think in Psalms 2 it says the Most High will mock and laugh at